The concept of time travel is one of the most fascinating ideas in physics. There are a lot of theories that try to give an answer to how time travel might be possible. Today, I'm going to discuss some of them. Hey, I'm Kian, and today I'll be continuing from my last video, Interesting Concepts of Time. Now, before I start, I just want to quickly mention that if you really love science, be sure to have a look at some cool science products designed by me. I'll put the link in the description.
Okay, so if you want to time travel, you can go to the future or to the past. The main application in either of these is by the theory of relativity. So let's explore this further. Firstly, the light clock thought experiment. A light clock is just a photon moving up and down between two mirrors. Now we put this light clock on a rocket which is going to go quite fast. Now the light particle is going to travel a greater distance in one oscillation, right? If this is seen as a right angle triangle, the new distance it is traveling is the hypotenuse, which is longer than one of the sides. Now, it was proven in an earlier experiment that the speed of light is constant. It can't go faster or slower. So, light having the same speed is covering a greater distance. Now, if speed doesn't change and distance traveled is increased, the time taken also has to increase. Therefore, time is slowing down.
This way, it was proven that time can dilate. It is not fixed, but an illusion.
That's how you would be younger than your twin if you went on a long return trip on a fast rocket.
Initially, this doesn't sound believable, but it has been proven using extremely precise atomic clocks.
Also, as said in the last video, time slows down near gravity.
It isn't really noticeable on a small scale, but it makes a sufficient difference on a larger scale.
For example, a satellite in outer space would go faster in time than something on the surface of the Earth.
Without the equations of general relativity, our GPS systems wouldn't be as close to accurate as they are right now. The time dilation is taken into account for while making the satellites.
Now, how does this get to time travel? Well, let's start by talking about traveling to the future. You can just go to a place in the universe with extreme gravity, like a black hole, and after some time when you come back, you would be in the future. A good example of this is shown in the movie Interstellar. Or you can board a spaceship right now, which is just going to go very fast. And when you come back, you would be way younger than what you are supposed to be, thus living in the future. With enough speed or enough gravity, it is quite possible.
Well, I know this isn't the kind of time travel you want, right? It's not like you can just step into a machine and easily go between the future and the past. But these are some of the best ideas for now.
We saw some possibility of going to the future, but what about the past?
Well, firstly, we don't have a definite theory as to how it is possible. We just have some ideas. Secondly, going to the past can give rise to a lot of paradoxes. See, we know that time dilates more and more the faster you go. The fastest speed possible is light speed. So if you went at the speed of light, time would stop for you. But what if you went faster than light? Would time go backwards for you? That seems logical, right?
Time is going slower as you move faster. It is stopping at light speed. And faster than that just seems like it would kind of go in a negative.
But going to light speed is almost impossible itself. Going even faster than that is just out of our imagination.
Another idea for going to the past is wormholes. Wormholes are hypothetical bridges in space-time. You can go through one entrance and come out at another place far away in space almost instantly.
The point is, If we tweak the settings of the wormhole a little bit, we can have the two entrances open at two different points of time so that you can time travel.
For example, one entrance can be near a black hole, where it goes slower through time, and one entrance kept normally. Technically, you could enter the wormhole and exit out at a completely different time. Time travel. But of course, wormholes are still hypothetical and no wormholes have been discovered till date. But let's say that somehow you can time travel. A lot of paradoxes could happen. Like, what if you go back in time and kill your own grandfather? The famous grandfather paradox. If your grandfather is dead, how can you exist to go back in time to kill him in the first place?
Time travel can get really complex, but it still remains a very interesting idea to think about. I hope you like this explanation of some ideas in time travel.
Thank you for watching.